from Japan. Raito being the Duck Hunt and Ken being the Sonic. Ken, honestly, my personal opinion, I feel like Ken is a top 10 player
Really?
in the world. Yeah, like I'm not going to say the PGR is inaccurate at all because his I think with the X Factor, he's plus, I think, whatever he is by +1. And he's like in the 9th spot with his X Factor, which I think is very appropriate. He's just unbelievable. Like, he just understands Sonic and playing Sonic right. And I don't really know how else to describe it.
He is Sonic.
I don't know if he is Sonic, but he does roll like Sonic when it matters. But let's get this game underway. We have Smashville as our first pick, and we're going to have a Sonic versus Duck Hunt matchup. Something we don't ever really see in Vegas. We don't have a player like Raito. You know, his phenomenal tricks with the can, his aggressive options, his great coverage. And then we have Ken, who plays a style of Sonic that, honestly, once again, like you stated with the aggressive players in Vegas, we don't have very much of. Raito jumping out to a little bit of a lead. Has him at 52% after the rapid jab. I feel like we're going to see quite a patient game. Hits 2 uppers, looking like Rosalina, you know, in homage to Kirihara just now. Gets those double uppers. Unfortunately, his doesn't kill.
Yeah. But it did rack up a lot of damage.
Ken's poise is something I really like. You know, he's down, but he never plays desperate. You know, I've never seen him really play desperate. Granted, he's got some losses, but he's a very, very poised player, like most of the Japanese, you know, and I feel like he doesn't ever go for very many risky options. Now, granted, some of the Sonic mains, like 6WX, will be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about, which may be true, but from what I see, you know, as a spectator, it's a lot of fun to watch someone who's very, well, there was the bad option right there.
Yeah.
He was anticipating a roll, did not get the coverage, but is bringing it back slowly, although he's down by about, 32%, 42%, 42.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, whatever. He goes straight through the can, gets back on stage. Raito, gets a downer to up air, does not take the stock. I like that confirm a lot.
Yeah. It just seemed Raito's able to use all of his specials to control the ground very effectively. It's hard for Ken to stay on the ground where Sonic really excels with his speed.
Lots of traps on the ground, make it very hard for him to walk around, you know. I do like the coverage right there. Wow, that neutral air took the stock. Like across the stage, he DI'd. I don't know if he DI'd up, and that's maybe what costed him, but it didn't look like he had an opportunity to really survive that one. Up B to up air, and that's a little bit of percent onto Raito. Ken slowly trying to bring this one back. He's got a can out, drops on the shield. I like these tomahawks that Raito has going on. It's definitely putting a lot of safe pressure onto Ken. Ken hits him with a spin dash, gets a neutral out of it after the down B spin dash. Has a back throw, 114 now on Raito. Not very safe, you know. F smash or a back air on the side of the stage could take the stock, and Ken could be right back into it. Oh my gosh, the can blows up. Here's the back throw. All right.
It won't finish yet,
my
but he's in a good
goodness,
position to
survives. Tries to go for a stage spike, does not get it. The Ken, unfortunately, is going to take it. His stock, Ken at 48%. Good job from Raito, getting a little bit of percent onto him, and able to secure a position in the game where he can kind of continue to sit back, play his projectile-based game. Force Ken to approach. So that's a very critical thing against Sonic. If you can get that lead into that first stock, he has to come to you. He doesn't have a projectile oh, wow, I love that. He popped the Ken right when he got hit and prevented him from following up. Good air dodge. Avoids the whole neutral air. Neutral air does a lot of damage, So if you wonder why you get hit by spin dash and take 40%, not really 40, it's because that neutral air at the very end of it does a lot of damage. He's only 2 spin dash combos from bringing this one back. Now 3, but that up air puts him in good position. Raito did a great job this game, getting a lot of can confirms, hitting that up air, getting down airs. I like how he's using a lot of his tools in this game. There's that spin dash to neutral air, gets a back air. Oh, tries to read an air dodge. Good dash attack. Lots of range on that option. Oh, he re-grabbed.
Yeah, unfortunately not in a position to really do anything. Or decides to hold the shield and wait to see if Ken panic options off the ledge.
He blew up his own gunman. I feel like Raito's setting up for like a can, and when Ken holds shield, he's gonna run and grab, flip the can to get the KO. I feel like it's an option.
Like this?
No, I don't think he had the opportunity to flip the can far enough. Oh, great recovery option from Ken. I like that. Utilizing the whole stage, even underneath it. Great job. you know, with all this great play from both these players, we have another close game coming up. Uh-oh. Oh.
Goes for it. Run by forward smash.
We got about 90 seconds left on the clock. Oh, that back air, not going to do it full screen.
Make sure the Ken is off stage.
Reads the jump in just like that. Ken steals game one. I feel like I mean, the look on his face is like he's like, I didn't think that would work. I mean, Raito just laughs off, you know, has a good attitude about it. Very well played by both players. You know, even though Ken took that game away, Raito did have a great lead the whole time, and that's what you want versus Sonic. Ken, you know, was able to get that finishing back air. I don't know. Is he trying to get a different control scheme?
Maybe. I wonder why.
Is he going to counterpick? Because it's he's going tilt stick primarily. Interesting. He's going to grab as L. Ah,
okay.
I've never seen Ken play another character, so
Really?
we're gonna. Yeah, I've never seen him play Cloud. I don't know if he's seeing what Como does and likes it, because Como is also known for having a great Sonic and Cloud.
Of course.
But we're gonna definitely see what his Cloud does on Town and City, and that may be another reason why he picked it. You know. This might make the camp game for Raito a little bit more difficult, because allowing Cloud to get that limits always puts on pressure to each individual player.
Of course.
He's got a little bit of a lead right now. You know, nothing, just the beginning stages of the game. That cross slash will take that lead right away from Raito.
It's also interesting that he picked Town and City as the counter pick, because the platform's going to allow Ken to play around projectiles also.
Oh, that is true.
It's also possible you can play projectiles on the platforms also. So if he has something planned like that, maybe.
All right, good dash attack sends him off stage. He's doing a good job so far of holding his limit. I think he's just like waiting for the right opportunity to get that guaranteed kill. Oh my goodness, and as I say that, he goes ahead and burns his limit. I don't know if he was anticipating a roll or for Raito to dash in, because he's been putting the can out, going for a forward air or a grab pretty often. I think he took away his double jump. Oh, good job. He was able to land and spot dodge just in time. Raito did go for the grab, recognizing he wasn't going to make it in time.
Almost lands into that can, but manages to double jump in time. 105 to 90 now.
Oh my gosh, I thought did he hit the Town City platform as it was leaving?
I'm not sure.
Another close game we have. Gets the can. Does not net the KO with this one. Forward air puts him off stage. Does he have a jump? Burns the limit to make it back. Wow, they chased him down. Got can at the level of the ledge. Does not get him a KO. Oh, wow. Did you see that shield? That thing diminished.
I think he got hit by the back air and the can at the same time. So.
I think he was going for an up air, possibly some sort of jump read.
But looks like Ken was able to get limit break back without too much trouble. The percentages are.
Raito does have a lead. Oh my gosh! I don't know if that was on purpose. Honestly, he threw the can at him, and it put him in a good position. I don't know why. I think if Ken was to have up thrown, it might have actually gotten the KO. Lots of pressure on the shield. He's got it rolling around now.
Jab almost finishing. Sends the can out and then covers the landing.
Oh, goes for a down air. Does not get it. I like the attempt though. Man, a little bit of butterfingers now on both players. He runs a dash tech onto his shield, does not connect, and in that same scenario, Raito does not get a throw.
Ooh, managed to live through that.
Yeah.
You can see Ken, like you said earlier, he's forcing Raito to approach with a dash grab because he's just charging limit break out of the range of like all the projectiles.
I really like his use of dash attack. I feel like it's more deceptive than that can is. That's the buffest can. Not only does he get a full forward, full limit charge cross slash, but then he just pokes it and blows up Cloud. Like, why wasn't that in Final Fantasy? Good read on the spot dodge. Gets a forwarder, has him off stage. Oh, does not get the neutral. I think he wanted to get the air dodge and do possibly like a double neutral. Put him in a situation to recover awkwardly on stage. Raito has a pretty substantial lead now. Although Cloud has limit, I feel like Raito's very content with just playing in shield, having his projectiles out, putting some pressure.
Yeah, there's no real reason for him to approach right now since he has lead. As long as he can keep Ken on this side of the stage, like away from the middle, it'll be fun.
Ken's doing a good job of getting limit. You know, he gets it quite often. He's able to. Oh, I don't know if that was a tech error. Man, great job from Raito so far, getting a lot of damage on this second stock of Ken's. Up throw? There you go. Oh my goodness.
Actually kill him.
Wow.
Oh.
he blew. he exploded. Now, here's the thing. We saw a very similar game last round where Raito had a pretty good lead going into the last stock, and Ken was able to bring it back. Killed him a little bit earlier than the percent he was at.
Yeah.
But we might see something again because this time it's Cloud, and Cloud doesn't need a whole lot of percent. Like Sonic did. He could get maybe another 30-40%. Go for a cross or not a cross. Finishing touch with the range. Oh my gosh, that was what I'm talking about. He almost got that one with less than almost a minute left on the clock.
I'm honestly surprised that didn't kill him.
Yeah, he was at 41% though. That's what, or 40%. So on Town and City, and with Rage, yeah, I think a lighter character would definitely have died. But with less than a minute, let's see what Raito can do if he can hold off and prevent Ken from taking this game, possibly putting us at a game 3.
I should get the grab.
Oh my goodness! This is the percent that a finishing touch, if it connects, will take the game.
I'm not sure if he'll try and go for it again now that Raito might be expecting it.
It might not even be a matter of going for it. He might just be able to get a solid punish. Raito is playing a little bit aggressive. I don't like how he's dashing in, but you know what? He's got something up his sleeve maybe to net this win. 20 seconds left. Ad set. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know. We're getting dangerously close to cross slash killing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's the last hit. 98%. 10 seconds. Let's see what's Ken got.
Oh. he had to do something.
Yeah, Ken went for the all or nothing right there. Very respectable. Even Raito and Ken both understand the situation. Not a bad option. I think he went for the down air as a fake, and then possibly if he caught him in an air dodge, was going to bring down the hammer with the up B. And we see a huge crowd forming as we have some of the local players now taking their turn at TSM 0. Honestly, for a lot of you guys who don't know, Zero's actually always down to play friendlies. I've never seen him not okay to play friendlies. He's literally come down here. He's like, I don't want to enter the tournament, but if you guys want to play, feel free. And he's been sitting there for literally 3 hours just playing person after person. Yeah. I don't think he's even gotten to use the restroom. I don't even know if he's blinked yet. He's been playing and playing.
That's the concentration of a top player for you.
Yeah, great practice for everyone. But enough about that guy. He's not even in the tournament. Let's go to game 3 between Raito and Ken. We're going to have another game on, I think this is the first game on Smashville, right?
The first game was on Smashville, yeah. And okay. we see Ken also switching back to Sonic now.
I mean, the Cloud definitely did put in some good work, but it looks like he's going to try to really secure this one with his main. Raito, once again, he just always seems to get a quick lead. Oh, that double back roll gets punished by a grab. 42-39, not a huge lead, basically even. Oh man, that Ken. Ooh! Great read from Ken. Gets a forward smash, reading the air dodge, and nets a super early kill. That is very dangerous for Raito now. This is the worst thing when you have to play Sonic with a severe deficit,
especially as a zoning character.
And now you have to play I think it's the undisputed best Sonic. But we'll say a top-level Sonic, in this situation. Man, this is going to be a rough game for Raito.
And it's just sneaking a back air, though. Trying to make some space for himself. I think he wants to try setting something up, but now Ken is playing in a very uncomfortable zone for Raito.
Absolutely, yeah.
If he sees Raito put anything down, he can react to the animation and maybe get a spin dash in. That's a quick, about 20-ish%.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard for Raito to really get anything going because I feel like he's, in the time that he's doing that, you see Ken jump and up B, he's refreshing some of his shield too. So, note that he's not only just, avoiding damage, he's also making it so that he can continue to hold shield against the pressure that Raito throws at him. Ken
is out in play. I actually wanted to note that in the first game, I saw Ken going for the can a lot, almost like how someone would go for Luma. And it's probably because the can almost provides the same amount of pressure. Almost.
Yeah.
Really interesting to see how his how the playstyle has shifted towards this game now.
It's definitely a unique watching him, play from behind. I really haven't seen Raito play from behind a lot. In the matches that I did play him in and play him or watch him, he does a great job of having that lead, and keeping it. Oh, that down smash. I'm not sure if it's down smash or forward smash, actually.
That was forward smash.
I was about to say. Forward smash gets him the kill, and actually, he did a great job not taking a lot of damage. In fact, he's only 1% away from tying this up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Game 3, possibly a last stock situation, or last hit situation coming up with only about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Anything could happen. We already saw these last, these competitors go very, very close. The last 2 games, Ken going Cloud, the game that he lost. But, a little bit of a stalemate. These guys just eyeballing each other. Honestly, I'm kind of just on my edge, waiting for the one person to go in and create some sort of havoc.
Yeah, but I feel like this sort of situation favors Raito a lot more than it does Sonic, especially if they're waiting, like, across the stage. $35% to 71.
He does have a good lead. Now, Ken, this is one of those situations, once again, where Ken, being a very disciplined player, knows that he only has to really go in and take advantage of opportunities without having to create anything.
Uses the can to save him from any further punishment.
Rabbit gets him a lot of damage. I liked his use of it. Once again, all the tools that Raito has, he's using all of his options. Oh my gosh, runs up, gets the spot dodge read, hits an up smash. Spring hits the can, causing Raito to take a little bit of damage. Down throw. Oh my gosh, that can in the bagger! Oh, scramble position.
Really good awareness by both players at that point, though.
Now, Duck Hunt does have some kill. That was the setup. Duck Hunt does have kill power. Neither of these players are safe right now. Raito tried to get that grab. Was not able to get it and jumped or dashed right out of there. Ken holding shield bravely. Not spotted in that back, though. Is going to do it. Raito, I feel like he knew it was coming, too.
Yeah. We at the end of that match, we saw Ken kind of like camping around that side, so I know he was definitely looking for it.